This presentation brought to you by Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra. I wish someone would.
So, this incident came by way of a manager at the time, who I was able to turn the tide a little bit. I was able to get her to look at me a little different, despite all of the lies and propaganda against me. So, she considered this man a racist because of the incident. So, this is what happened. Store was super slammed from what I've told, super crowded, and I'm just going to say it. When you get any retail place crowded full of people, like, it's a powder keg. So, this guy is retired, ex-military, living off his pension, living off of retirement, well-to-do, basically. All he does is fix up his motorcycles and his cars. Really great guy. Minds his own business, and when you have that kind of independent mind, coming up with, having to interact with, let me just say, the dregs of humanity sometimes that come into the store, because 90% of the people that come in are not nice people. So what do you get when you have a bunch of not nice people, and then combo that up with regular people whose toes they've just stepped on? So he said something that I can admit is a little racist, but that's the point. It was to get them, it was to hurt them because they had insulted him. I believe some ethnic slur along his whiteness was repeated. She wouldn't say what was said exactly. Red flag. So he says, "You know what? When Trump does build the wall, I hope they build it twice as high." How can you not get a laugh out of that? That is a comeback. You celebrate comebacks. You don't focus on the possible implications of racism. Morons. So I laughed. That's all I did. I laughed. I couldn't help it. Just hearing that. Just wanting to be there so bad. The righteousness. The put down. The sick burn. So to my credit, that's all I did. Like I said, I laughed. And I'll never forget the reaction. The drop in countenance. Like, just watching the shoulders go down. The face just... The abject, arcane... what's the word? Dejection. Just so dejected. And all because of the reaction I had. What was I supposed to do? Really? Was I supposed to go, oh, he's a racist. Oh, that guy's terrible. He was looking for me. So I guess it's guilt by association. So that kind of bridges into this other story, where there's this guy that comes in from time to time. He's generally well-mannered, black guy about my age, in his late 30s, and he now somehow has a tow truck business. I only mention that because he was going on about it that day. So I was having an A and B conversation with my coworker about how I used to live in South Central for 7 years. It was not super terrible. But I will lie to you if I don't say this. I miss the ribs. I can't find a decent rib shack where I am. I need to get back to, like, some decent area, of at least on the fringes. Maybe somewhere in Hollywood. Not as... Everywhere is expensive in Hollywood. Even the slums. Nonetheless, I miss the ribs dearly.